I'm a simple guy. I see Bol Bol news. I bring Bol Bol news to the channel. I hope you guys are also simple people. You see a Get Like Coop video, you watch a Get Like Coop video. It could all be so simple. I've hyped Bol Bol up countless times on my channel. I actually have a Bol Bol video coming to the channel very soon that's not this video. It's a more in-depth video that highlights his background and everything that he's been through. If that's something you guys would possibly be interested in, let me know down in the comments below. The Nuggets have a ton of talent and we're going to talk about it all this video. These training camp videos are fun, very fun, because it gives me an opportunity to touch on teams that I haven't touched on in quite a while. Now, before we go any further, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications because you will not want to miss another Get Like Coop video. And that's facts. Guys, if you did not peep the video on my football channel today, be sure to check it out. I'm going to drop the link to my channel in the description below. We covered the Jalen Hurts, Carson Wentz situation. It's a great video. Also, if you have not followed my stream, be sure to follow my stream. The link will also be in the description below. Streaming is something that I really want to get into, and trust me, it will not take away from this channel. But I'm a big gamer. I used to make 2K videos. I think a lot of you don't know that. So yeah, it'll be fun. Now, the Denver Nuggets had a phenomenal season. I don't care about what anybody says. When you look at how the Nuggets are set up, not just for now, but also the long term, it's absolutely beautiful. This is a team that I can't remember tanking, and if they did it so discreetly that, you know, who's really going to care? But I seriously don't think this team tanked. I just think they're incredibly well run. They make the most out of almost every draft pick. I truly feel like in order to run a successful NBA team, you have to have everybody bought in. And it definitely starts at the top. The Nuggets season would end against the Los Angeles Lakers. They would go down in 5 games, but ultimately that's nothing to be disappointed about. The Lakers were the inevitable 2020 NBA champions. During the NBA bubble, the Nuggets had player after player step up. I mean, we saw Michael Porter Jr. knocking down big shots in his rookie season, showing everybody why he was once projected to be the #1 pick. Kind of crazy, right? This guy's projected to go #1 overall, and then all of a sudden he falls to 14. This is somebody that was drawing comparisons coming out of high school to Kevin Durant. Seriously, offensively, it felt like there was not a flaw in Michael Porter Jr.'s game. This guy is 6'10", 6'11", maybe 7 foot, with an unbelievable handle and a beautiful jump shot. A lot of guys, they got the handle, they got the jump shot, no explosiveness. Not the case with Michael Porter Jr. He's explosive. He can flat out jump, and he's also got the length. He's not like Bol Bol long or anything, but the guy flat out gets it done. His only real knock going into the NBA draft was he didn't play a full season or close to a full season at Mizzou, and teams questioned his health going forward. Look, I'm not a doctor, like a physical therapist or anything like that, but at the end of the day, I think the reward outweighed the risk, especially when you're a team that's picking late lottery. Why not go out and get a guy that could end up being one of the best players in the entire draft class? I think that's one thing the Nuggets do absolutely great. They draft for upside. Bol Bol, an upside player. Man, I don't care about the injuries. I don't care about any of that stuff. Bol Bol should have still been a lottery pick. I remember begging the Pelicans to draft him at 10, 14, 17, wherever we picked. And then I remember absolutely pleading for the Pelicans to draft Bol Bol in the 2nd round. How does this talent fall to the 2nd round? There's guys that get drafted in the 2nd round that are just 7-foot prospects. They really don't specialize at anything. They're essentially just 7 foot and a prospect, a project. There's a lot of 2nd rounders in the NBA that don't play more than a season in the league. Having Bol Bol fall to the 2nd round was embarrassing. But hey, it looks like he might have fell to the right spot. The Denver Nuggets have some big plans for Bol Bol. But before I expand on what I'm talking about, you want to know what really trips me out? AD, Cat, a lot of good bigs in college, they didn't necessarily put up unbelievable numbers. Now, Anthony Davis had unbelievable numbers on the defensive side of the basketball, but offensively, he still had a ways to go. Bol Bol averaged 21 points in college. He shot 52% from the three-point line. He shot 56% from the field. You couldn't find a flaw in Bol Bol's game in college if you wanted to. I guess you could say he could have added more weight, but his length would make up for the weight that he did not have at the time. And it's no secret that a lot of players bulk up once they hit the league. Those NBA diets, those NBA trainers, those NBA meal plans hit a little differently. In college, Bol Bol would block a shot. What would he do after that block? Maybe knock down a contested three-point shot. And guess what? He does the exact same thing in the NBA. Bol Bol is like 7'2", 7'3". Unreal wingspan. 7'8" wingspan. I'm taking Bol Bol in the first round off of his physical stature alone. If you're a mobile big and you can block shots at the NBA level, you're a commodity. I mean, just check out my guy Clint Capella. This guy makes a living, and a really good one, off of being a defensive anchor. Now, the reason I talked about Michael Porter Jr. so much this video is he has massive potential. So does Bol Bol, especially with Jeremy Grant leaving for a assumed bigger role with the Detroit Pistons. Losing Jeremy Grant is major for the Denver Nuggets, but everything that Jeremy Grant did for them, Michael Porter Jr. has the potential to do, and even more. A lot of people don't understand Michael Porter Jr. is a phenomenal rebounder, and his one-on-one defense needs some work, but it's going to get better with time. So is the case for a lot of young players. Like Bol Bol, Michael Porter Jr. is versatile, but he also plays big. I'm talking about he blocks shots. When you play him, it's like having an extra rim protector on the floor. Remember that lineup that the Nuggets deployed in the NBA bubble that consisted of Jokic, Grant, Bol Bol, Paul Millsap, and Mason Plumlee? They had a lineup that had guys that were all very close to 7 feet. Well, check this out. The Nuggets envision Bol Bol having a chance to compete for backup minutes at small forward and power forward this season. Denver's excited about the work he's put in this offseason. Let's go ahead and roll the training camp footage. You guys heard me right. Bol Bol has the potential to play small forward, log minutes at small forward for the Denver Nuggets. A guy this big, this agile, and this long would be devastating for opposing teams to go against. Bol Bol is looking very athletic. In this clip, it's like his head is almost at the rim. Look, I know Bol Bol is 7'2", but that is still immensely impressive to me. I hope he continues to bulk up. Ultimately, I want to see the Nuggets play him and Porter Jr. way more minutes this upcoming season. And I do think it's interesting that they don't just view Bol Bol as a center, because I think that's great. I feel like MPJ and Bol Bol could definitely help to mask some of the Nuggets' rim protection deficiencies when they play Jokic. You want to hear something that's really scary? The Nuggets have another guy that goes by the name of Isaiah Hartenstein. One of my friends actually used to train him. He's a 7-footer, very athletic, very mobile, shoots the three ball very well, and he's an incredibly tough player. He didn't get a shot in Houston because D'Antoni didn't like young players, and he also didn't like tall players. I mean, the Rockets freaking had PJ Tucker starting at center. Bol Bol has potential to take the entire NBA by storm. I love that he buys in on defense just as much as offense. And when he does do it, you know where to find me. I really do think there's a chance that the Denver Nuggets are the biggest threat to the Los Angeles Lakers this season. Don't forget Jokic, Murray. These guys are also improving. The Nuggets go out, they steal RJ Hampton. You know what? I've already said too much. Clicking the video on the screen right now is a great way to support the channel. I'll GetLikeCOOP bringing you guys the scoop until our next upload.